Hello Whovians and welcome back to the main channel. Today we're talking about what is missing from the Whoniverse. The TV shows, the special programmes that are available elsewhere but not in the Whoniverse just yet. So let's start off with something that was around for the 50th, which is Doctor Who Revisited, which is a series that, it was one series, it was there for the 50th. That's why it was made, and it's every Doctor from 1 to the most recent Doctor at the time, which was Matt Smith, to talk about all the Doctors in grave detail. So each episode would have like fans that are the actors, fans, writers, anyone really. So it included the actors from past, present, or past and present, yes. It included writers that were New Who writers. It included showrunners. And it also had a voiceover which in detailed talked about each element of the character of the Doctor, each element of what that Doctor did, what stories it did, and the overall future of that character. So I went from the first Doctor, second, and so on and so forth. It was really in detail and it was really good, but it's currently only available through BritBox, which is the standalone app itself is closing down on April the 30th, and you can only now get BritBox via ITVX Premium. And so you can watch it there, but to have it completed finished in the Whoniverse, we want it over with the Whoniverse, which we've not yet got. Next on the list of things that the Whoniverse hasn't got, which is obvious because these aren't in one particular area for one particular amount of time, it is the Peter Cushing films, which I previously talked about here on this channel when I mentioned that if the Peter Cushing Doctor should be canon. That was a video all about whether or not Peter Cushing Doctor is canon, because now we've got the multiverse. But those films aren't on the iPlayer. I don't think they've ever been shown on the BBC. I could be wrong with that, but from what I remember, I don't think I've ever watched it on the BBC. I've seen it on Talking Pictures, which is a fantastic TV channel. I've seen it on Film 4. I've seen it on many places, but never the BBC. But that might just be my own wish. Next on the list of things that aren't on the iPlayer. So far, we've only had the Peter Cushing films and a series where they went to go and have a look at all the past Doctors, celebrate 50 years of Doctor Who. The next thing that the iPlayer is missing, something that no one knows whether or not it will come to the iPlayer, or if it was on Disney Plus, due to when it first aired here in the UK, it aired on Disney XD and Channel 5, right? So I don't know what other people think about this one, but the K9 series, the Australian one, so it was technically canon. No one's ever said to me, Tom, that is not canon. No one's ever told me that it isn't canon at all. And I like to say that it should be canon. It probably still is canon. But that's another video for another day. So, I mean, if it goes on Disney Plus rather than the iPlayer, then that's fine. But I like to see it again, because it's not available on any streaming service that I know of. So I'm a little bit like, what? Why is it not available on X, Y and Z streaming service? And I never know why it's never available on X, Y and Z streaming service. So hopefully one day that becomes available, because it is available on DVD, but it's not available as a box set on DVD. It's available as individual volumes on DVD. Just like how New Who used to be. So they're pretty much, if I remember right, they're pretty much it, really. They're it for what's not on the iPlayer. Excluding busy episodes of Doctor Who, excluding Unearthly Child, excluding the main show itself. I'm just talking about like expanding media-wise on other media sources. So what could happen? Well, Doctor Who Revisited, because easily be put on there due to the fact that it's on BritBox, so it's not out of the question to get the rights to put it on there. The Doctor Who films, there's probably a rights issue with that, that's why it's not going to be on there. And the Australian K9 series is probably the same, there's probably a rights issue because I don't know who actually has the rights to K9 at this moment in time. But I do hope K9 returns issue to Gatwa's era, because that'd be amazing. So, there you have it. That is what is missing and what is not on the iPlayer. Well, what I've called the video is what's missing from the Whoniverse, because that is the selection on the iPlayer is what it's called. So, thank you guys for watching. Bye!
Don't forget to subscribe to the official Tom Mason YouTube channel.